Okay, second play of the first drive here. The offense here, Mav's opponent is in a strong eye set, the strong eye close, and he is running a read out. So what that basically entails is he's got that speed out still coming here. He has a post route from his tight end. He has a hitch route with the Z. So very similar to what he was running last time without the curl here. And then he has the fullback coming out of the backfield running the arrow route right off the bat. Back is blocking in this case. Alright, Mav is running the exact same play he ran the last play, it looked like. So he's in a 3-4 over. The only difference is now is he's got this defensive or this strong side outside linebacker dropping off. So he has a cover 3. He's dropping him here in a cloud. Or excuse me, this is sky cover. Yeah, this is cloud coverage, excuse me. Dropping him. And again, I believe this guy is in a curl to flat zone, so I believe it's that purple zone. And then he has this guy dropping and him coming inside here on the blitz. So again, coverage-wise, looking at the pre-snap read, I see quarters. So this could be quarters. It could even be cover 2 zone or a loose man. So this is pretty well disguised. He does a good job of doing that. What I'm seeing as far as what I called would probably be the hitch again, because I might be thinking he's going to run the exact same thing. You know, I'm seeing the same defense or a similar defense, so I'm thinking looking at this combo here first. And then depending on what happens here, if it's a 2, then I can split the difference here and hit my tight end on a post route. If it's a 3 with him here, then maybe I can flatten him out to bring the ball down here, depending on what this guy does and what Mav does with it. Well, actually Mav's covering here, depending on what this guy does here as far as a controlled player. So let's run through the play, see what happens, and we'll discuss it. Alright, so right off the bat, I'm seeing the hitch open up just now. He could hit it hard. Mav's got this pretty well locked up here. I can't see this guy making a play unless he, as Mav likes to call it, teabags him. Arrow route right now is open. So he still has this, but he has a flat player who'll come and make a tackle with only a minimal gain. And then, yeah, that out route opens up nicely, and I believe that's what, yeah, the quarterback's already throwing there. And as you can see, he hits it, and boom, makes a nice play there. So really, the guy is doing a good job so far, or starting off, of just reading coverage. You know, it's a good call, what Mav called. It's very much, like I said, it's running the same play 2 plays in a row. I do that all the time. I usually tend to do that with coverage or blitzes. He's doing it with this zone blitz here because he gets pretty good pressure with that crossfire. A lot of people do, I've noticed. The only hard part for this is with both these zones, actually. I'm looking at this one here. It's not a flat. It's a curl to flat. So with running the curl to flat zones here, it does leave open the outside or the flat area a little bit. Even though it's called curl to flat, they do a better job of defending it to make the tackle at least, but it is weaker against straight flat routes. In this case, it's a speed out, so the speed out's a little harder to defend for that play too. Advice wise, if I was going, I got to give it to this guy. He did everything right on this. You know, he had a couple different options and he hit one that was open. Mav in this case, I don't know that there's too much advice I can give him. He called a good play. The guy called a good play against his. So basically what I'm saying is he called a great play for the defense that was called. So really nothing Mav could have done as far as you know, outside of calling a different play completely, which is hindsight's 20/20 in this case. You know, the only other thing he might do or may want to do is make sure these guys are on exact flat routes. Or what you can also do, and it helps sometimes it doesn't, adjust his secondary to play the under routes here, to play the shallower routes. His deep guys will still play deep and they'll play fine against deep cover or deep receivers, but it might help the under guys here get a little shallower so that they're a little closer. In this case here, I don't know that would help so much other than maybe cutting off the lane a little bit. I think he just hit this on good timing, and like I said, it was a good call for the defense that was called.